It's so weird. This is the first time we're actually talking to each other.
No.
I realized that earlier. I was like, wait a second.
It's about time. This is the tier list. Let me share my screen so you can see it.
Trying to make sure Polka Dot Man doesn't fall again. Oh, he just fell.
No, not Polka Dot Man.
I know. He always embarrasses me on stream.
I don't know where to...
Put me in Will Watch.
Okay, hold on. I gotta rate. There you go. Agatha. I hope it's a musical, honestly.
Oh, that'd be great. I'm excited for it, but I feel like I'm looking at some of the others, and in comparison, it's like lower than a lot of these. This is why I can't do tier lists, because every time I do them, I'm like, all right, S, 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 S. All right, we're good.
I feel that. Yeah. I think I agree with you. I think it's hype, but in comparison, like, it is a smaller name. It's a spin-off, right? Like, I don't know. That kind of makes it hyper, but it also doesn't. I think we put it in the middle for now.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
QuANTumania.
That's up there. Turn of Kang, maybe some Young Avengers meeting up.
I have to dock points because the logo is not the greatest, but that's like that's me being a little picky.
Because all they have to do, there's the word "ant" in it. Why not make that bigger? It's like
that's genius.
It's right there. It's right there. It drives me crazy every time I see it.
Armor Wars. These two kind of go together, right? Like Armor Wars and Wakanda Forever. I believe Riri Williams is set to show up in this movie.
Yeah, I think that's the connection between the two. And actually, leave if you haven't seen No Way Home. Finger up. Matt Murdock specifically says to Happy that he's going to need a good lawyer to get out of the Stark tech that's stolen and everything. And that's what Armor Wars is about. So maybe Matt Murdock and Happy will be... I think Happy will definitely be there. But Matt Murdock maybe might show up. Maybe.
Okay, I mean, with that speculation, I'm gonna boost Armor Wars. Hype, I think, for now.
I think hype works. I wonder if anything is gonna go into won't watch.
Not hype?
Or not hype.
Won't watch. Okay, I don't think I honestly put won't watch on here. And I was like, there's nothing that's going in there for me personally. But not hype. I think Wakanda Forever goes in there.
I actually do agree with that. That's the only one.
I'm scared.
And I love the first one so much, obviously. Who doesn't? I'm more worried than I am excited at this point.
There's lots of production stuff going on that's a little worrying. I don't know the direction they're going to take. I don't know who Black Panther is going to be in the film at this point. Like, it's scary. There's so much up in the air.
Scary. I think that's fair.
Not hype it is. Blade.
I'm very much looking forward to Blade.
As my. That's a stellar casting choice. Vampires, frankly, that's just cool.
Can't go wrong with vampires. Exactly. The Black Knight, he could show up at some point. Sorry about the dogs.
Oh, that's okay. It's a cameo appearance.
Yeah, I think at least hype.
I'm okay with that. MCU Deadpool 3?
That might be the first at the top. I'm not gonna lie.
Explain your thoughts.
Deadpool. Deadpool in the MCU. Been so long since Deadpool 2. That rhymed. I'm like rhyming right now.
Ooh.
And that's honestly it. Like Deadpool in the MCU is just enough to get me. But, you know, it's one of those things where now I'm looking at the rest of the list again and I'm like, is it up there with some of these?
I am a little concerned, honestly. Like, we have Disney influence, which could be not as bad as I'm worried about, and it could not be bad at all.
Where are you feeling about placing it right now?
As much as I hate to fill up this one column, I'm thinking it's hype still.
I was thinking the same thing. It's
this poor column. This one is close.
Oh, for me, this one is probably most hype.
I tend to agree. Just because it's coming out really soon, we've seen a lot from it, and like I think it's pretty much just the proximity of it. Like it's coming, and I want to go see it already. Like I want to go now. It's Sam Raimi.
100%. Exactly. Who knows who's gonna be in this movie? I feel like at this point, literally everybody in the world, we're gonna have a cameo in it at some point. I bet.
Dude, let's go. Sam Wilson's solo Captain America films, Captain America 4.
I think you know where I'm gonna push to place this. I'm gonna have to put this at the top.
Let me ask, what do you think this movie's going to be about?
Honestly, don't really know. Just I think Serpent Society could play a role as like villain or something, because that was at one point a plan for Captain America 3. But Sam as Cap for a full runtime, maybe some Bucky in there, that's enough to get me like super hyped.
Very valid. I saw some like back and forth about whether this movie should be about Sam continuing to come into his own as Captain America, or just like him being Captain America and kicking ass. And I think there's an argument for both of those, and most of what I saw was like he's already Captain America. That is what Captain America or Falcon and the Winter Soldier was all about, and like I agree, that is true. but I think he could totally still struggle with having other people believe that, like, as we
100%.
see in fucking the actual world, people are
Yeah.
kind of bitchy about that. And I think
100%.
either direction they take it in will be extremely interesting.
Now Fantastic Four.
Could go either way. Everyone likes to talk casting for that film. What do you think?
I like John Krasinski as Reed, and if that happened, I'd be super excited. But my choice for Reed, you ever see the show You?
No.
All right, there's this guy, the star of You, Penn Badgley, I want to say his name is. I might have mispronounced it. I want him as Reed at this point.
Slipshock is agreeing with you. That's exciting.
Yes. Yes.
I can see it.
Thank you, Slip. Like, I feel like Reed Richards, you kind of, like, I just see him as, like, obviously superhero, all that stuff, but also just like a dickhead. And then Sue, don't really know. I like Kirsten Bell for the role. I think she'd be cool.
Damn, that's good. I hadn't thought of that. I like that a lot.
I think she'd kill it, yeah. Human Torch, the dude from Stranger Things. It's like a Zachary Montgomery. I know that's like the basic fan cast.
I spelled his name so wrong. like oof. Ooh. I tried.
I respect the fact that you exposed yourself, though. You could have kept that private from the world. And then the thing, honestly, I like the guy from The Walking Dead, Abraham. But
that's good.
Yeah, I like him in the role, but I feel like a couple people could work.
I went to look up Abraham Walking Dead, and obviously it went Abraham Lincoln. Is that who you're looking? No, that would not make a good thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know where to put this one though. To be honest, it's hard for me to get excited because we don't know anything about it other than it's Fantastic Four related.
I don't want to flood the hype column anymore. Where would you put it right now?
I'm thinking mid. I'm gonna leave it mid for now, but we might come back. All right.
Groot. I think not hype because I am gonna watch it. I'm a bit of a Groot stan myself.
Something of a Groot stan myself. Is that? I'm fine with that. I hope it's like a coming of age Groot TV show. That'd be kind of fun.
That'd be so wholesome, yeah.
But we don't know much about it yet, and it is like a Groot solo thing.
I don't even know if it's canon or not at this point. I don't know if they've... Like, I kind of hope it's not canon and they just go all off. And, like, I want an episode. If it's not canon, I just want Baby Groot and Baby Yoda to hang out. They could do it. That would put it up to the top. If they confirm that.
That could be fun. Wait, you're introduced. Do you want the the Rock as Mr. Fantastic? That seems outside of the box. Let's go with that. I'm interested. I'd see that.
I actually saw a fan cast on TikTok yesterday, and they had the Rock as Mr. Fantastic.
Really?
I swear.
Why?
I don't know.
He doesn't have hair. You have to give him just like gray sideburns and then bald.
Oh my god.
That's great. That is amazing. Anyway, the holiday special. Thoughts?
I honestly agree, yeah.
I like these. They're so fun. They're short. Even if it's bad, like, I'll probably watch it every year anyway. Volume 3.
I think at the top for me.
It's honestly, it's just kind of funny if we put it underneath the holiday special.
That's true.
This is for TikTok. I gotta say it very seriously.
Okay.
So that they don't think I'm joking. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Honestly, not as excited as I am for the holiday special. Is going here.
I hate to be the one to say it. You did say Volume 2 instead of 3.
Fuck! Thank you. Wait, Ironheart? Oh, wait. Oh, Ironheart and Armor Wars are different things. I'm confused. I got myself mixed up with all the Iron Man properties.
It's fair.
Ooh.
That is fair. Right now, with what we know about it, which is very little, I think, like, right in the middle, we'll watch. I'm also, to be fair, I'm not, like, a big Iron Man stan.
I think I agree. I don't know enough about the character. I don't know enough about where the plot's gonna go, right? Like, I'm not like, super vested, so I'm gonna see it just to see where it goes.
Ooh.
Loki season 2. I think this one's pretty easy for me, at least.
What are you thinking? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree. I was gonna say hype, but I like most hype. I really loved the Loki show as it was coming out, and then when I rewatched it, I was kind of like, it wasn't as good as I remembered.
Echo. We've seen Hawkeye at this point, so we have some context for this. And it's kind of, I'm in a mixed position on it, because like what we saw from Echo was not enough. But also, I'm excited to potentially see the return of some awesome characters in that show.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I like Echo. I do think there's a lot of potential there. And like you said, some fan favorites might be showing up.
I think it gets a little bit of hype.
I agree.
Zombies. The episode of What If, I believe they're not connected.
We've heard like contradictory things. Executive producer Brad Winderbaum discussed a project in which we revealed where the series will be set. He said, of course, we revealed we're going to do a series about Marvel Zombies continuing the universe that was set up in What If. But he said it'll take a look at that universe with a different lens.
What does that mean? Yeah, I think it's a will watch. I kind of agree. I think if they do some of the right things that the original story does, it could be really good. Moon Knight. We just got a trailer for this.
Very, very cool trailer.
I like when Marvel shows and Marvel, like superhero media in general, just tackles like harder and more like serious subject matter. And it looks like it's going to do that. The dope action lookingness of it also adds to that, right? Like it gives me big Daredevil vibes.
Fair. I agree.
Miss Marvel.
I've got some thoughts on Miss Marvel.
Please, the floor is yours.
I think we all know it at this point, the power change. And like, if that's all it was, you know, whatever. And I think the show still has a lot of potential. Like, that power is so tied to who Kamala Khan is and her story as like a person of color growing up and trying to fit into the world of superheroes. That's like, it's such a important aspect of her story that I feel like giving her a magic bracelet really kind of changes the character in a way that obviously gonna watch it, still looking forward to it.
There's a lot of things they could do right. So far we haven't seen any of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna see it anyway. The Wakanda Show.
Oh.
Okoye Show. I think they're the same thing. I'm not 100%. This one I was a little confused about when I added to the list, I admit.
That's fair. I think there's a Wakanda show and an Okoye show.
I thought so too.
I mean, I'm excited for an Okoye show. We don't really know anything. I like Okoye a lot.
Me too.
I like Wakanda a lot.
I think both of those shows, if two of them do exist or not, I'm unconvinced of either of those facts. I think either of them, we don't know enough, but they'll be watched anyway. It's Wakanda. Yeah. That's dope.
Oh, I might have to fight for this next one all the way at the top, for me at least. This is, ever since it was announced, my most anticipated show. Super excited for it. And
I can see why.
Got delayed, so I'm not happy.
If you know anything about that storyline, you're probably pretty excited, right? Like that's a banger.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see who may or may not be a Skrull and who may or may not have been one the whole damn time. All right, Shang-Chi sequel. Shang-Chi was great. Second films are a mixed bag, right? Like you've got Thor 2, you've got Iron Man 2. Not the best.
True.
But you've got Captain America 2. One of the best. So, like, it could go either way. I think Marvel's gotten a lot more consistent, though.
I agree. Yeah.
Type it is. She-Hulk, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I am very, very, very excited for She-Hulk. More Hulk is something that is needed, I think. Jennifer Walters as a character, great. Fourth wall breaking for the first time in the MCU, technically. Yes. Apparently a lot of cameos.
One of the things I'm actually most excited for is just learning about how we got from the end of Endgame Professor Hulk to what Banner looks like at the end of Shang-Chi.
100%.
He's like, I need an explanation, please.
Like, when that scene came out in the theaters, everyone went, oh! And then it was like,
how does this work? Yeah, I'm pretty excied for it, though. I think that could be a really good show. Freshman year. Prequel, I think? Is that confirmed or not?
Yeah, it's his origin story, basically. You know, we get to see Uncle Ben die, all the fun stuff.
Woo! Sorry, I didn't mean to get so excited. I wonder how he'll get clapped.
That's how I started laughing. It's like that SpongeBob meme. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I think just because it's not Spider-Man 4 and that would go in most hype, I think this has to go in hype.
I agree.
Okay.
Now, speaking
Spider-Man
of...
4, wait. All right, well, that's 2 for 1. Let's go.
Actually, I'm not watching it. Move it to the bottom, please.
Oh, all right. Okay, hold on.
Now that would get TikTok so mad.
Thor 3. The return of my favorite weapon.
Top, I'm not going to lie. True. Jane Foster, Christian Bale as a villain, Jonathan.
yes. Christian Bale's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to it. I'm leaning towards top. What are you leaning to?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. The Marvels.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I think that could be, I like it when, Monica Rambeau, she needs to return. That'll be dope. The character dynamic between Carol and Kamala could be absolutely stellar, but we'll have to see. I think actually this depends on how good this is.
Yeah, I agree.
But just because Monica Rambeau's coming back, it's still above that. What If season 2?
I know opinions have changed on What If from like scrolling through TikTok. I love What If, so I'm a little biased towards season 2.
The action in What If, like the overall vibe of What If, I really liked it. Like it was a nice breath. It was like some shit you could just throw on, not really care about that much, but every episode is gonna like give you something to care about.
I think in season 2 they'll probably like refine what the what ifs are, make them even better. Hopefully, I don't think I'd put it at the top necessarily though.
I think it might go right alongside Spider-Man, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I have one that I think I would change. I would bump Fantastic Four up one.
That's totally valid. That's totally valid. And now X-Men 97, Hero Mentor, if he's still here, is going to be mad at me for this. He's going to be mad at me.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm putting it there for now. Yeah, I haven't watched the original, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And I mean, X-Men, cool. Can't go wrong with X-Men, so I'm sure I'm gonna like it.
I think we're fanboys and it shows, and that's all right.
What makes you say that? Again, I'm not wearing a Spider-Man shirt.
just a hunch, just a theory. Thank you very much for joining me.
Oh my god, thank you for having me.
Feel free to like tell the people what you do. What do you do?
I do TikTok. Everybody. Yeah, I'm isuperebba on TikTok.
Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe click on another video that you see on screen. There's lots of them. I talk about Marvel a lot. It'd be much appreciated if you were to do that. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.